Students, in this video I am doing your 18B sum number 5A. You are supposed to draw a frequency polygon. In the eighth they have asked you using a histogram and without using a histogram. So I shall be doing without using a histogram the sum number 1, the sub question 1. So your class intervals given are 10 to 30, 30 to 50, 50 to 70, 70 to 90, 90 to 110, 110 to 130 and 130 to 150. So we have found out the class marks 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So how I found it? 30 plus 10 is 40 upon 2. These are your class marks. These are your frequency. I will not draw the histogram. I will directly draw the frequency polygon. Now for a frequency polygon, we need a class interval before this, before the first one and after the last one. So the one after the last one is easier. So it is 150 to 170. My class size is of 20 and previous this will be 10. And if I have to reduce 20 from this, I will get minus 10. So my class mark becomes 0. So the class interval before this class interval will be 10, and if I give a gap of 20, so my lower limit becomes minus 10 and the class mark will come 0. So I need this, and the class mark for this is 160. For frequency polygon, you have to find out one previous and one after it. Let's go on the graph paper. So I have plotted on the x-axis the class intervals starting from 0, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150. As I told you, all my class intervals are at a gap of 20. They have a gap of 20, but from 0 to 10 the gap is 10. So here my gaps are uneven. So I will draw a kink over here. Very important. If the kink is not drawn, the marks are deducted. You have to just draw that this is not even. On my y-axis, I am showing my frequency, and since my highest frequency was 9, I could take the scale of 1. So I've plotted 1, 2, 3, 4 till 11 on my y-axis. Now I will plot my frequency polygon. So first class interval is 10 to 30, the class mark and the frequency of that class mark. The class mark is here, the midpoint, which is 20, and the frequency is 4. So this is my first point. Then comes 30 to 50, my class mark is 40 from here and the frequency is 7. So I plot it over here. So this is my second point. Then is my 50 to 60, my class mark is 60. This is my 60 and my frequency is 5. So here is my next point. Your next class interval is 70 to 90 and your class mark is 80. Your frequency is 9. So you will go till here. So here first I plotted 80, the midway of these two, 80, and then my frequency is 9. 90 to 110, my midway is 100. So it's over here, and my frequency is 5 again. So this is my point. Then 110 to 130, 120 is my class mark, the middle, this, and the frequency is 6. This is the frequency, this is the point. Finally, 130 to 150, 140 is my midway, and my class interval, my frequency is 4, so it is over here. As I told you, we need to join it to the x-axis, so we will join it with the midpoint of the previous class interval, which was 0. This is minus 10, you can plot over here, and this is your class mark. So here I can mark it as, I can join it, and again from here I will join it to the midpoint of this class interval. So you all will draw line segments and then I'm continuing it. I'm joining it here, and I'm joining it here. So this is my frequency polygon. My scale, I have just forgotten to write it. So 1 centimeter on x-axis, 1 centimeter is 20 units, and on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So this is how the frequency polygon is drawn directly without drawing the histogram.